Welcome to Lessons Powered by AI. Today we're going to take a look at biomechanics, which is the science of movement. And it's measured in three planes. There's a frontal plane, a sagittal plane, and a transverse plane. But I prefer to speak plain English. So we're going to use camera angles instead. There's a face-on view, a down-the-line view, and an overhead view. Now inside these three planes or views, we can measure forces, and there are three at stake. Horizontal force, which I call shift. Then there's the vertical force, which I call lift. And then there's a rotational force, which I call turn. So the golf swing has shift, lift, and turn. Now the hard part about this game is learning how to move the individual joints, your ankles, knees, hips, shoulders, neck, elbows, wrists, in perfect synchronization, which is known as timing. The body moves with a sequence. There's an order to all of this. All pros follow it, all amateurs don't follow it. But this sequence is only microseconds apart, meaning that if you can actually feel the sequence, something is probably moving too slow. For example, if you're working on starting the downswing with a hip shift, you might be at risk of lagging your upper body and lower body behind. If you currently feel like the only way you can hit a solid shot is by swinging slow, then this is exactly what you need to pay attention to, because maybe you need to start speeding something else up. We as teachers got things very wrong in the beginning. We used 2D images, so pictures of impact, and we said this particular image is impact. No, it's not. Impact is the fastest part of the swing. Impact is in motion. Impact is a zone from about waist high to chest high. Impact is all of that. It's 1/200th of a second, and you don't actually feel the moment of impact till 2/3 of a second later. Stop thinking of impact as a still image. It is not. As a matter of fact, it's time to let go of some of the static tips that are robbing you of your full potential. Don't think you have to keep your arms straight. Don't think you have to keep your head down, or that you have to maintain your spine angle. These are all myths. If you've watched the golf pros today, what do you see? They're all moving so much more, right? That's a direct product of learning to work with biomechanics, using 3D sensors such as Gears system and Sportsbox AI. We now know how to teach forces efficiently, effectively, and make true change. So, about 30 years ago, I started studying biomechanics. And I also met the great John Jacobs at the time. And he said to me, I asked him, what is the secret to the golf swing? So he said, young man, you turn your body to the right, you lift your arms up. You turn your body left, you bring your arms back down. And I said, hang on a second, it can't be that simple. Now in the room next door was Jim McLean talking about the 8-step swing and X factor and the relationship between the face and the path. So I sought out his guidance and more. I actually traveled the whole world to learn from the best teachers in the business. I also picked up about 7 languages. Unfortunately, I don't speak any of them very well, but I did learn to communicate, that with just a few right words, I can get my message across. This video is presented to you in the most simple and organized way that I can do. But it is complex material. As you try to apply some of this stuff, you're going to go through 3 distinct stages. Stage 1 is, I hate Alex, I wish I'd never seen any of this. Stage 2 is, wow, he might be onto something. And stage 3 is, I can't believe it, this actually works and it's so much easier. All I ask is that you please stick with the program if you've started. Go to the end. Your ball will react instantly. This is not something that takes weeks and months to learn. It might take weeks and months to make consistent, but if you change your body positions or motion through impact in a significant way, your ball will react immediately. This is something that works right away. You'll know right away if your good shot is getting better. even if your worst shot is getting better. If you returned to a different position than you have before, the ball will listen. Now I'm going to challenge your belief system. You see, we all have a checklist, right? If we just remember to think of A, B, C, D, E, F, G, then we should hit a good shot, right? But what if you're not hitting a good shot? Then there's either something wrong with your checklist, or you're not doing what you think you're doing. For this, you would have to seek out a PGA golf professional, preferably someone with a 3D based system, so that you can really learn and understand what your body has to do, especially during impact. I really hope you enjoy this series. If you do, please remember to like and subscribe to my channel. Also, please leave some nice comments. I do read them and I use them as a resource for future videos. Now, let's go on to the next video and let's together learn how to shift, lift, and turn. Thank you.
Alex Iguchi, thought shift, lift, and turn today. For a powerful swing the modern way. The enemy of golf you see when your body stops moving in 3D, resulting super failure rolling by with your head down in the bunker ready to cry. There is a new way forward to learn. Everyone shift, lift, and turn. Swing your body left to right. Science makes your swing feel so light. Follow the AI-powered way with Alex Iguchi, PGA. Start, shift, lift, and turn today. For a powerful swing the modern way. Programming a perfect swing, data honed to make it sing. Lesson crafted by the pro, from the backswing to the follow through. Every golfer heed this goal. AI makes you stand strong and tall, from the fairway to the green. All your efforts rewarded, that's the dream. Shift, lift, turn, that's the trick. AI's wisdom makes a click. Swing smooth and drive that ball into the green. You can have it all. Follow the AI power way with Alex Iguchi, PGA.